Trying to understand creativity feels a bit like trying to hold water in your hands. The tighter you grip it, the faster it slips away. But maybe that's the first mistake most people make. We treat creativity like something rare, something reserved for artists, musicians, or gifted people, when in reality, creativity is much more human than that. It's messy, inconsistent, emotional, and sometimes even uncomfortable. The reason why most people fail is because they think something is missing inside of them. They think they lack motivation. That belief alone kills more ideas than failure ever could, because once you convince yourself that you're missing something, you stop trying. You wait, you hesitate, you scroll, you compare, and slowly your ideas start to feel smaller, less important, less real. But creativity doesn't come from having everything figured out. It comes from moving, despite not having it figured out. I used to think the world was fixed. Like everything around me had already been decided by someone smarter, someone more capable. Like all the good ideas were already taken. But the more you observe, the more you realize something strange.
Because everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you.
Everything you see around you was once just an idea in someone's head. Every app, every building, every video, every system. None of it existed until someone decided to act on a thought that didn't feel complete yet. That's the real psychology of creativity. It's not about perfection, it's about permission. It's not about being perfect, it's about the willingness to try. Because trying is uncomfortable. Trying means risking judgment. Trying means putting something out there that might not be good enough. And that's exactly why most people avoid it. You're probably going to feel like a fraud at first, like you don't belong in the space you're stepping into, like everyone else knows something you don't. But that feeling isn't a signal to stop. It's a signal that you're doing something new. And new is where creativity lives. People often think creativity comes in big, cinematic moments. A sudden spark, a breakthrough idea, a moment where everything just clicks. People think creativity is about one big breakthrough, but that's not how it works. Creativity is built in the quiet moments, the boring days, the times when you show up without feeling inspired, because inspiration is unreliable, discipline isn't. Focus on inputs, not outcomes. That's where most people get it wrong. They obsess over views, results, validation, but creativity doesn't grow there. It grows in the process. In the act of doing the work itself. Write the script, edit the video, practice the skill, not because it will blow up, but because you're building something inside yourself. So grind every day and live in the present. Not in the future where everything works out, not in the past where you think you were better, but right now. Because creativity only exists in the present moment. And here's the part that gets even more interesting in today's world. Now you can generate in seconds, tools are faster. AI can write, design, edit, compose. It can mimic styles, replicate trends, and produce content at a scale that humans never could. And for a lot of people, that's terrifying. AI is now even controlling your music industry. It's generating songs, cloning voices, producing beats, and it makes you wonder, where does that leave human creativity? But here's the truth most people miss. Same edits, same captions, same ideas. That's what happens when everyone relies on the same tools without adding themselves into the process. AI can generate patterns. It can remix what already exists. But it doesn't live a life. No one else has lived your exact life. No one has your experiences, your struggles, your perspective. And that's where real creativity comes from. But perspective can't be stolen, it can't be copied, it can't be automated. Because it's not just about what you create, it's about how you see the world. Vision is how all of that blends together inside you. Your memories, your taste, your emotions, your observations. That's something no algorithm can replicate. So instead of being afraid of AI, understand it, use it, let it speed up the boring parts. But don't let it replace the human part of your work, because the value isn't in the output alone. It's in the meaning behind it. Only creative humans can fail the simulation theory. Think about that for a second. If everything around us was predictable, repeatable, automated, then nothing truly new would exist. Creativity is the glitch, the unpredictable variable. It's what makes us human. And yet, despite all of this, people still hesitate. Why are you waiting for other people to validate your dreams before you chase them? Why do you need permission to start? No one is coming to tell you that you're ready, because you won't feel ready. You start, and then you become ready. Between you and everything you want is just doubt. Not lack of talent, not lack of resources. Doubt. The voice that tells you it's not worth it, that you're too late, that someone else is already better, but doubt only exists if you listen to it. So create, show up, even when it feels pointless, even when no one is watching, because creativity isn't a performance, it's a habit, and habits are built through repetition. Do one thing every day that scares you. That's where growth happens, not in comfort, not in routines that feel safe, but in the moments that challenge your identity. Post the video, share the idea, start the project, because the longer you wait, the harder it becomes. There's also another trap people fall into. They try to do everything, be everywhere, appeal to everyone. Don't be afraid to be specific instead of covering everything. Specificity is what makes creativity stand out. It gives your work identity. It makes it memorable. Trying to be everything makes you invisible. And sometimes finding that specific voice takes time. Even if it takes time to find, that's part of the process. You experiment, you fail, you adjust, and slowly something starts to feel like you. That's when creativity becomes powerful, because at that point, you're not just copying anymore, you're expressing. Books can't teach you everything. They can guide you, inspire you, give you frameworks, but they can't replace experience. They can't replace doing the work. You learn creativity by creating, not by consuming endlessly. And that brings us to one of the most important ideas. Your art is heaven, trust it. It's not supposed to make sense to everyone. It's not supposed to fit into every trend, it's yours. And that's enough. You might look at the world and feel like everything is already saturated, that your voice won't matter. You might think that's the point of adding one more voice, but that's exactly why your voice matters. Because it's not just another voice, it's a different perspective, and perspective changes everything. At the end of the day, creativity isn't about talent, it's about courage. The courage to start, the courage to continue, the courage to be seen. The secret of making your dreams inevitable isn't some hidden formula. It's consistency, showing up even when it's hard, even when it feels like nothing is working. Because eventually, something does. Not because you got lucky, but because you didn't stop. So, if you're waiting for the perfect moment, it's not coming. If you're waiting to feel ready, you won't. Start now. Start messy, start uncertain. Because that's how creativity begins. And if you're someone who's trying to unlock that next level of creativity, that's exactly why we built the Social Billboard. It's a space designed for creators who feel stuck, overwhelmed, or unsure about their direction. We help you refine your ideas, sharpen your perspective, and turn raw creativity into something impactful. Whether you're just starting out or trying to evolve your content, the Social Billboard gives you the structure and support to grow. Because sometimes all it takes is the right guidance to turn potential into something powerful. Subscribe to our channel and don't forget to click the bell icon.